Hi guys, we're here on a video where I'm gonna show you how to make a platform game. It's pretty easy. It's just a three-level parkour, we can kind of say. The first one is real parkour, the second one is a slider one, and the third one is a King Kong. But don't worry. First, I'll show you the gameplay. I'll show you what things are for. Then I'll show you how to make this coding. It's kind of a lot of work, let's say. So when you start, you appear here. These are deaths. Look, this one, and this one are deaths. If you touch them, look, you die, and you got reset to the start. This, if you see some red one that is going up and down, it's not a death. It's just a lift. So the purple is like the floor, as you can see. So then you jump. The green is a spring. So sometimes, for example, here and here, you have to bounce, bounce, bounce until you're high enough to get here, here, get here, here, here. Well, here goes the gameplay. So as you can see, here's the elevator. Well, I call it lift. So as you can see, just keep. Well, it's pretty much a lift. Then you jump here, here, you bounce, and whenever you touch the store, the next phase. So look, I'm not moving myself. These are sliding platforms because, well, I'm not moving my fingers. See, I'm not moving anything. Not moving. So these are pretty much the easiest levels. The sliding platform one is the easiest. Here we have the Kong. So what you have to do is you try to not touch the bombs. If you touch them, you lose hearts, and you have three. So if you die, this happens. Oh, and by the way, guys, if I have this game actually on the Scratch MIT. I'm called RDC Gamer. It's my first game I create. So go pass it there, play it, give it a like, you know what I mean. So, anyways, I also left a hack if it's a little hard. So you just spam the up arrow and the right arrow, and it's like this. So if you can't manage to pass a level, you just spam buttons. Well, the key bindings are pretty much only the the arrows. The only arrow that doesn't work is the down arrow. There's no down arrow. So as you can see here is the game. If you die, you get reset to the start on the Kong. Well, on the other two. But also you have to try to not touch the bombs, and whenever you touch the green thing, you win. Also, if you didn't really see the gameplay, I'm gonna show you the last time the King Kong. So as you can see, you have to touch this thing over here. But please, guys, if it's not too hard, don't use hacks because I mean it makes the game much more easier. So don't worry. Now I'm gonna explain well the coding. First two blocks, okay. So the first block we have here is gravity. So as you can see here, it is. I'm gonna zoom in. So gravity is kind of simple. It's very easy. So change y by gravity. That means that the gravity is always gonna be y. For example, is if y is minus six would be pretty much like this. Well, then also it change gravity. So y minus six, gravity minus six. It's pretty much this pretty much makes the y the y velocity, well, yeah, the y, make it turn it into gravity. So gravity is pretty much y. If y position is bigger than minus 180, 180 minus 180 is exactly right where right here. Wait, right here. So then change change gravity by -2. So every time as high as you get, more gravity there is. For example, boom. This is a normal one, boom, boom. But when you get higher, look, you fall quicker. So it's pretty much more realistic, let's say. So then change gravity -2. The next block is death. So these are death is exactly this, and this. So these four ones are deaths. If you touch them, well, I showed you on the start, you die. So how do you make them? The deaths are actually sprites. So this sprites pretty much orgasm. Well, you already know. And if it's touching death for, well, there's a lot of deaths. It's just the names, okay? So don't bother with that. So then you could also change if you're well, a starter. As you can see here is touching. It's on sensing. But anyways, I think to make this you have to be kind of advanced. Anyways, so whenever you touch this, you switch costume to cat A. So like this. Wait a second, and then you go right here, and you switch costume to the normal one here. This one. So that's this. Then we have here colors. So colors are these. So I used a lot of colors here because if you use too much sprites, sometimes it lags a lot and those types of things. So, anyways, if you're touching red, by the way, don't remember, depths are not colors. If you're touching red, change y by -7. Y by -7 is this. So that, wait, let me see. It's it's on the King Kong, so that you can't really hack it because sometimes you got stuck on the ceiling. You can hack it if you spam the button, but if you don't, it blocks you. You see. So, anyways, next one is blue. Blue is change X by 14. This one is a slider, I think. Yeah, it might be. So let me show you blue. The blue is this one. It's kind of a slider so that you can exit them. You can't exit the map because before, if I didn't have this blue, you could just do boom and exit the map. But this prevents you from doing it because look, it just bounces you off. Then we have the pink. Pink is also a pretty easy one. It's the same but reverse. So except of except of bringing you to right, it brings you to left. Look, it's very simple. So as you can see, red is y by -7. So you go down and you can do boop and you get stuck there. Blue is just x by 14 so that you can do, well, exit it. So it bounces you off. And pink is also the same. It's change x by -14. It's also very easy. So as you can see, boom, boom, it bounces. Then we have a purple. Well, that's the easiest one. That's a ground. So just purple is set gravity to 0. That easy. So easy. Then this is the spring. As you can see, these are kind of different colors. Look. This is 31, 60, 60, 100, and this is 20, 100, 100. By the way, if you don't know this, these are just numbers of colors. They put these numbers so that you know you don't repeat the same color. So, for example, this one is another one, and all that stuff. So, this is the spring. So, set gravity. If you're touching the spring, so first one, set gravity to gravity per -1. That means so you set gravity to the opposite direction. For example, if the spring was here, and you jumped here up, it will bring you down. And of course, well, you can get down. So every time it shoots you, it does the reverse psychology. So if you want to go down here, it gets you up. Then here we have yellow. Yellow is just for a King Kong. I'll show you because you might probably be asking yourself, hey, why do you have set gravity to 0 on the 3 when you could only put 1? Well, I'll tell you later. It just related to the bomb, so it bounces off. But anyways, that will be. I'll show you later. That later. So anyways, next one we have is lift. Left is also very, I say, simple because it's easy. If you're touching lift, then set gravity to 0 and go to lift. I mean, you have to understand that it's so easy. Just if you're touching the lift, you set gravity to 0 so that you don't fall off of the lift, and you go to lift. That easy. So that's a little bit of the coding. So anyways, the next one is sliders. Sliders are the same as colors, but well, the colors are the colors of the sliders. Know what I mean? So anyways, here's sliders. So if you're touching color black, you set gravity to 0, and all of them there's set gravity to 0. You already know what it is for. So you don't just trespass it. So anyways, this is change x by 7 so that you just move right instantly and you will look. You don't have to do anything and it moves you. Then you have here this car. This car this car is this. So it's very simple. You set gravity to 0, like all of them, and you change y by 5 and x by 4. It's very simple. Anyways, then we have this other color red is this one. So it's pretty much almost the opposite way. So you change x by -6, and so that it goes here like this way to left, and you change y by 9. By the way, guys, fun fact: you need if you want to make a slider, always gonna need the if you're gonna make like a ramp, always make the y a little bigger than the x. Okay, that's a thing you should always do. Then we have after red, obviously set gravity is 0, set gravity is 0. I'm not gonna explain you anymore that set gravity is 0 because it's very simple. I already told you. So anyways, this is pink. Pink is very easy. Just change x by -7 and set gravity is 0. So it goes left. Then we have the yellow color. Just to go up, change y by 10. Simple, easy, anything you want. So then we have the cyan. Cyan makes you go. You change x by 6, so you go to the right, and you change y by -9, so you go down. And if you combine both of them, it's pretty much a ramp that goes down. Wait, let me show you. I'm gonna not use hacks, I think. Anyways, here's the ramp. It just brings you down. By the way, these are deaths, so try not to touch them. And some of these things are troll. So, anyways, the next thing we have here, let me see. So the blocks are this, I think. Yes, guys, we're finished with the blocks. And to make them all work, of course, when green flag clicked forever, and you put all the names of the blocks. Also, then we have the non-usable blocks. For example, on some of them, I didn't put blocks like this one, those ones. I didn't use blocks. By the way, are pretty much to organize them, but some things you can organize. For example, the I made kind of a radio, so when you click R, you you start a sound. To make the sounds, you just have to go to first to go to Google. You go to YouTube. You get a song. You copy the code, and then you search on Google. YouTube MP3. You put it here and done. Anyways, the next thing is you put this in to put it. You go here. You add. You put upload sound, and that's what you have. Then, so we have when green flag clicked forever. If hearts is zero, you play a sound. Well, it's the sound that says you died. Very simple. Well, I just recorded it myself. So then you go to X minus 235 and Y minus 158, and it appears pretty much here. And it sets hard to 3 because, well, if not, you would be dying every single time. After that, we have when the start. It's just this is pretty much for when you start. So you switch costume to normal costume, the one I'm wearing right now. So then you go to this precision minus 20. Wait, let's do it. So you go here. Then you send a broadcast. I'll show you what broadcast that's for. And then you switch backdrop to this backdrop. So broadcasts are whenever you send it on everything, you have a broadcast. So whenever it receives that broadcast, it does something. For example, it goes here, it hides or it shows. It can happen several things. So anyways, those are broadcasts. So that is pretty much it. Because here you send the broadcast phase one. So everything on phase one, which is this, goes the right place. And then here when upper arrow is pressed, you set gravity to 10 and change Y by 10. Then we have broadcasts on the cat if you want the size. So as you can see, look at this. So you set size to 25%. So the size it's in right now. You show, then it goes to that position on phase 2. It sets size to 25%. When it receives the final one, it hides. And when it receives phase 3, it sets size to 25%. It goes to this position and it changes size by 10. So this is pretty much all the coding in the cat. All this. So I'm gonna, if you want, take a snapshot or something to copy the coding. So here, pause the video right now. Then here, here. Well, you can take. If not, you go to MIT and you take the picture of everything. Don't worry. Don't worry. So, anyways, now we go to the lift one. The lift is kind of hard, but just the rest are broadcast. Whenever you see when I receive, that's always a broadcast. And phase 3, phase 2, phase 1. Very easy. The hard part is this one. So when green flag clicked, you set B lift to 2. So by the way, guys, B lift is a private variable. Remember, whenever you want to create a variable, you and you, to the left, always put it for this sprite only. Only on the ones I tell you, not on everyone, on every single one. So for all sprites, and you put a name. I called it B lift, and you set B lift to 2. Then you change Y by B lift, so that B lift is the this sprite's Y. just like the gravity. Then you set what if y position is bigger than -77, you set b left to per minus one. So I already told you per minus one is the do the opposite thing. So if it's going up, it goes down. If it's going down, it goes up. So look, see, see. So then here is the same -144. That's right here. Yes, if it's here, go up. If it's here, go down. So it's a little hard. So if you want, take a snapshot right now. Pause the video and take it right now. Then the next one, well, this is all the left coding. The rest of them don't have too much coding. Then we have the radio. It's just decoration, seriously. So it only has broadcasts, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Don't even look at this. They're just broadcast. It's just decoration, so don't mind of it. Then we have deaths. Deaths, all the coding in deaths is on the cat. So it's also broadcasts only. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and the end must be somewhere here. Yeah, in the end. So hide, 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 show. Hide, 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 show. So these are, it's so simple, seriously. We have the death to only broadcast the same, but these broadcasts are a little different. So it points on another direction. So as you can see, it points direction zero, and it goes to this position, it goes to this position, and it shows. Then at the end, it always hides. And the deaths are very easy because all the coding on the deaths are exactly right here. So don't mind of them. Death 4 only broadcasts. It goes to this position and it points to direction 0. So, anyways, the star is very easy too. Well, a little hard. So, whenever green flag is clicked, it sends broadcast phase 1. So, it makes sure it's on this level. Then forever, if it's touching the cat, it switches backdrop to the next backdrop. It broadcasts phase 2 and set phase to 2. Phase is a variable so that the Scratch project knows on what phase we are and better said on which level we are. So remember, if whenever it's touching the cat, it switch back. It puts the next backdrop and broadcast phase 2, and it says phase 2. It's very easy, so don't mind of it. If you want to take a snapshot, because sometimes it's a little hard, a little, but don't worry. Then we have here when it receives phase 1, it shows it goes to 181 and 131. That's the precision, so then hides, very easy. Then we have the third death, so death 3. Only have broadcasts, as you can see, go to this position, point in direction -1, point in direction -1. Then when it was some more broadcasts, it only has one thing. So these are broadcasts, as you can see. This is pretty easy coding. So whenever it touches the cat, it broadcasts then, so it ends the game. And well, then here we have the star. The star it has broadcasts, 4 broadcasts, and as you can see, I already explained it to you. It's very easy. Then we have when green flag clicked, broadcast phase 1. If touching cat, then it switches backdrop. It switches the backdrop to the next one. It obviously is gonna be the King Kong. Then broadcast phase 3. It sends a broadcast so everything's on place in phase 3, and it says the variable phase to 3. The bomb, I did two costumes. So whenever it touched the cat, normally it would be like this. Then whenever it touched the cat, it becomes an explosion. So you can draw any bomb you want. You can name it whatever you want. Just I did a normal bomb, a regular one, as you can see, just a circle and this and this. Not too hard. The coding is hard though. So broadcast don't even mind of them because it just hide. But well, whenever it receives phase 3, it sets heart to 3. So well, it sets heart to 3, and well, you don't die instantly. By the way, the variable hearts is a variable that tells these hearts when to when to hide and when to still be there. Then if phase is equals to 3, it creates a clone of himself, and every 1.5 and it waits 1.5 seconds, and again it creates clone of himself. 1.5 seconds create clone, 1.5 seconds create clone. It's very easy. Then whenever it starts as a clone, it switch costume to the bomb. So this costume or this one, it shows, it goes to this position. It says gravity 2 because this is a private gravity. So a private gravity only for the bomb. So because if not, it would be bad because all the gravities would be affected, and that we don't want that to happen. But well, as you can see, bam, bam, bam. Here's the end. Then here we have, so it switched costume to bomb. It chose. It goes to its position. It sets its own gravity. Remember, its own. So this gravity, it's private only to the bomb. It sets x below to 7. That mean that variable is the velocity it goes left and right the bomb. Then forever, if it's touching the cat, it switch costume to bomb explosion. So this other costume, it hides. It changes hearts by -1, so that one of these hearts hides, and it stops. Well, the coding of that clone. Then it changed x by x below. It changed, so that's, so x below is x is, so the x is a variable pretty much because that makes things much easier. Then it changed y by gravity too, so the y is gravity. The y position is, if the y position is bigger than minus 180, well, the same as the cat, it changed gravity 2 by -2. Then if it's touching purple, it sets gravity 2 to 0. If it's touching yellow, as I told you a few times, it multiplies it by -1. So I told you it's reverse psychology pretty much. It does the exact other thing. So here's the same. Just I put two colors for decoration. And then we have here the orange. That's why by one, because I had a problem. Look, I'm gonna show you now. So I'm gonna use the hack. I had a problem with the bumps that it's this color that they literally did this. It was so annoying. It just boom, it passed the purple, and it got out of the map, and it was kind of annoying. So it doesn't matter. And if it's touching purple, the clear purple, it's a no color purple here. Look, let's start it. So wait, let me show you. So whenever you go to phase 2, this is another color. Whenever it touches, it hides and it stops that clone's programming. As you can see, look, boop, it hides, it hides. Well, that one was because he touched me. And then, of course, if it's touching color purple, it sets gravity to 0, and if it's not, it sets gravity to -9. So it falls. Then the hearts coding is kind of easy too because it only has four things: broadcast, and when green flag clicked forever. If hearts is equal to 2, you hide, and well, this. Then when heart 3, when hearts is 1, it hides, and more broadcasts. And when heart 4, when heart is 0, hide, broadcast phase 1, switch brag drop to level 1, and set phase to 1. So it resets you right here. Then the rocket ship is at the end. So for the rocket ship to do this thing, wait, let me get it to the end. For a rocket ship to do this, like fireworks, I just got an image from Google. I I gave it some touches on the scratch editor, some here. Then so it turned. So here's this. So through broadcast, whenever it receives end, it shows it goes to this position. It changes Y by 10, so it goes up. And next costume, and every 0.1 seconds it changes costume, and that makes it look like it's turning. See? Then if it's touching the edge, so this thing, this part of the map, it goes again to this direction and it's infinite. So hope you enjoyed my video. Leave a like. Check my games on the Scratch MIT. I'm called RDC Gamer. Hope you enjoyed, and bye.